Hello guys, welcome to the YouTube channel Code Quick. And those people who have started the competitive programming recently, welcome to the world of competitive programming. So many people who have started the competitive programming are finding difficulties in taking input and formatting output even in the simplest ones. So no worries, you are at the right place, and this video lecture will tell you the most important input and output techniques used in competitive programming in Python. So let's start with the simplest input format, which is taking integer as an input. So it will be, let's say n is the number we want to take as input. So this is the format. So let's print it. Yes. So let's check. So let's give 6 as the input. We should print 6. Yes. So just to verify whether n is an integer string, you can use type keyword, run it again. Let's give 56. Yes, as you see, this is a class of int, variable is int. Cool. Let's do it again. Yes, fine. The second type of input, taking string as an input, s equal to input. So this input format is valid for Python 3. So generally for Python 2 there is another format which is raw underscore input, but this is the format which we take in Python 3. So we have taken the input of string. Let's print it just to verify. Let's say the string ABCD. Cool. Let's check the type of the string. It's a string. Cool. So guys, these are two basic integer and string inputs which we take. Now let's take another example. So let's say you want to add three numbers which are given in the format of A, B, C. So let's say they are 1, 2, 3. So we can take this input in two different formats. So the first format is using map. So that would be like this: A comma B comma C is equal to map of int comma input dot split. So print A plus B plus C. So let's give three inputs, 1, 2, 3. Sum should be 6. Yes. Let's check again. 1, 0, 0. Sum should be 1. Yes. This is one format. Let's do it another format. So use this approach if you have only fixed number of inputs. Here fixed, there are only 3 variables. Let's say there are no fixed variables. They can give any number of variables. So in that case, how will you do it? So in that case, let's say A, B, C, D and 4. So in that case, we will take all these elements into a list. So we'll do like this. Let's say all is equal to int of I for I in input dot split. So we have taken 1, 2, 3, 4 in elements in the list all. So this is basically called as list comprehension, and let's print all. So when I print all, 1, 2, 3, 4 array will be printed, basic list will be printed. So what do we give? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you see this. So if you want sum, then what you will do, iterate over all of the elements and just sum it. So for I in all, sum plus equal to I, print sum. Let's define sum. Let's is equal to 0. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. So 10 is the sum, and these are the inputs. So this is one type of format. Okay, so now let's say this is a different type of format. Let's say there are 5 elements followed by, in first line there is the total array size which is 5, and in second line the elements are followed like 1, 1, 0, 0, 2. So how will you tackle such situations taking input. So first line we have to take input for the input size, which is n, that is n is equal to int of input. So this is 5 basically. And next step, since this is not fixed, so let's take this again and let's print all. So this can be anything. Let's take 5 1 1 0 0 2, you see. Let's take 6 1 2 3 3 2 1, and you can iterate to get the sum. So this is one type of taking input. Now let's try another one. Inputs, let's say the array size is 3, and next there are 3 elements not divided by space, but they are in new line each and every time, 1 2 3. So here what you'll do is n is the input that you are taking, and these are 3 times there are 3 elements. So basically you will loop for I in range n. So now again you will take input, let's say tc equal to int of input. So this will run 3 times, and 3 times input will be taken. So let's run this. So 3 1 2 3, yeah. So we did not print anything, we just took the input and its code is working fine. So this is one way, one type of input. So this is similar to the above one, just added an extra condition. So now we are having, let's say, 2 queries, and each query consists of size n, which are followed by number of elements in the next line. So there are 2 queries. First query is, let's say, 3 elements, 1 2 3, and in second query 4, where you have 1 2 3 4. So this is the input format: 2 queries, this is one query, this is one query. In first query 3 elements which are followed by this. In second query 4 is the list size, which are followed by 4 elements. So let's see. So first take the input for query, int input. So this has to be repeated 2 times. Let's loop it for I in range q. So now we have to take input for such kind of inputs, which is, let's say, n equal to input, which is the size of the array, which is 3 in the first one of the query, n equal to input, it's int of input. So now you have taken the input and you have to declare this. Again we can use the previous one, yeah, you can use the list comprehension. Yeah, it's pretty much that much. Let's give the input: 2 queries, first query size of array is 3, elements are 1 2 3. Good. Now second query, size of array is 4, elements are 1 2 3 4. It worked perfectly. Now let me be clear. So this is one query and this is one query. So this is the number of queries and this is the input size, this is the elements of the list or array, you can say. Yes. So let's now take an input for n into n matrix. So let's say given size is 4, you have to take input 4 into 4 matrix, which is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, for example 9 10 11 12 13, 14, 15, 16. So if it is 5, it will be 5 into 5, which are 1255 elements. So let's do it. So first take integer as an input. So n is equal to int of input. Done. So now let's loop it for I in range n. So this is also not fixed, so let's use this again, list comprehension. Let's run it. Let's, for simplicity, let's take 3 by 3 matrix. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. It's perfect. So this is how we take different types of format for input. So you can go through all this. I'll share the code snippet. So I want to share the outputting format also. Let's say you have the list elements has 1 2 3 4 5. So one way to output the all the elements of list is for I in A, you just print I, you get like this. But observe here, all elements are printed in new line. Elements are printed in new line. So let's copy this and paste here. So here I write code such a way that elements are printed in the same line. So all you have to do is just add this parameter. So we are giving space so that there will be space between all the elements. Yeah, if you don't give space, it will be combined. If you give space, it will be like this. So let's say again A is 1 2 3 4 5. One more way is to print is to for I in range 0 comma 5 print A of I. Since we have taken range, it means that print all the elements from 0 to 5 and print A of I elements. So first time I will be 0, then it will print A of 0, which is 1. Next, after incrementing, every time it will be incrementing 1 automatically. That is not specified here explicitly. So range 0 to 5 will only print elements till here 1 2 3 4. If you want last element to get print, you should keep 6 here. So yeah, 1 2 3 4 5. So if you keep 6, okay, 5. Yeah, sorry, I just made a mistake. Correct. So this is how it is done. And if you want, so one more thing is, if you want, so if for I in range 1 to 10 print I, so this will print elements from 1 to 9. If you want till 10, it will print till just to 11. Yes. So every time it's incrementing by 1. Let's say if you want to increment it by 2, so what you'll do, just add the parameter 2, third parameter. So 1 3 5 7 9. This is one more case. Yeah, so that's it pretty much, guys, for this video. So I'll share the code snippet in the description, and I'll also share further tips and tricks for Python 3 version, where we can do in competitive programming. Okay, that's it for this video, and if you have any doubts and any feedback, please share it in the comment section. Thank you.